Oh, what it do? Newbies, y'all not in the wrong place. The lifers will tell you you are in the place to be. Not a, not one of, but the Life Be Lifing podcast. Yeah. Y'all here with us tonight. Enjoy yourselves. Hold on. I think y'all didn't hear that one. Hold on. I'm gonna play it again. All right. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, there we go. That's for the crowd. That's for the crowd. They were only playing for me and Dana at first. So. Right. All right.
That sounded like
We
a
live, baby. We live. We live.
that
We
sounded
live.
like a train wreck. The
We
second
live.
time around, my goodness.
We live, y'all. We live.
But
But thank you all for joining us tonight for episode 99 of the Life Be Life and podcast.
mm-hmm.
You are hosted by none other than your favorite fat freckle man, your favorite coach's favorite coach, the big dog himself. Who? And we have a guest who's been here so long that she's not even just a guest. She just that's the homie stopping through. You know what I mean?
For sure.
The one, the only, probably your favorite model, video vixen.
Well, I sure hope so.
You know what I'm saying? Podcasts are getting back on the scene with a new
Mhm.
podcast on deck.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's right.
Yes.
The one, the only Dana K, y'all.
Guys. Hello again.
I know y'all saw her not too long ago, but again, this is one of my favorite people to collab with because you know what I'm saying. It's just easy to do. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's easy to do.
Oh yeah, it
We've
was
been
nice
we've
and
been
smooth.
we've been friends since our first podcast, and y'all going
Mm-hmm.
this ain't gonna be the last time y'all see her. So enjoy, enjoy. You're
Just
welcome.
do it.
You're welcome. Um, but just a little catch up before we get all the way into it. Dana, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Honestly, like I said, cannot complain. So I'm doing pretty
That's
good.
good to
Staying
hear.
busy per usual, but all in all, good. Very good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of my homie Dana, you should all know by now that she and I are part of the collective known as
Yes.
Podcast Link Philly. And
Mm-hmm.
we have a show coming up. Not just any old show, but we have an interactive game night coming on
Yes.
in
Yes, we do.
November 29th. Okay, that's the day after Black Friday. That
Mm-hmm.
is in a month from now, y'all. You
Mm-hmm.
heard me? November 29th. Listen, everything been cool. We've been doing a lot of good things, but this is a celebration of all of us individually and collectively
Yes.
because we are taking things to the next level. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
make sure you reach out to us for them tickets. Make sure you have your all black on. All right.
Yep.
We are going to be at 1890 Woodhaven Road. That's out in the Northeast. All right. The zip code is 19116. Uh, Again, all black. The doors open at 6. We'll be there from 6 to 10. The tickets are $30. Do not miss out on this because it's not just a live show. It's not just an adult game night. It is a celebration. We are going to party. We are going to do skits.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have improv. We're
Mm-hmm.
going to, honor each of us, So whoever your favorite from Podcast Link Philly,
Mm-hmm.
come celebrate them, come show them love, come be
Yes.
there in the space and be there in the place. Be in their face, okay? Because we all gonna be super jolly, you know what I'm saying, and
Mm-hmm.
interactive with y'all on that night. Even those of us who have more of like a kind of introverted type of personality, we throwing that
Mm-hmm.
out the window for y'all come the 29th. All right.
Yes, we
We
are.
gonna
So
be
be
sitting
there.
at y'all tables. We gonna be toasting up with y'all. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? High fiving. Names
Mm-hmm.
gonna get exchanged. All that, man. It's gonna be a blast. I already know it, man. And y'all, I'm not even the most social person. All right. Forget what y'all see on these podcasts. I'm not the most social person. But none of that is gonna matter when we're
Right,
taking that to the next level. All right. I'm
right.
gonna be
Yes.
vulnerable. I'm gonna open up myself to y'all so that we can have the best night possible. And
Yes. Yes.
trust me, Podcast Link Philly knows how to party. You heard?
Mhm.
So make sure that y'all there for that on the 29th of November.
Yes.
Um, but let's kind of get into the topic, man. I see nobody's in the chat just yet, but we going walk our way into it as the lifers decide to join us.
Mhm.
So it is Halloween Eve, man. And whether you're a person who grew up celebrating Halloween or you're just familiar with the holiday, come on, we know what it's about, right?
Mhm.
For the kids, it's about trick or treating. But for the adults, it's about the horror movies and the marathons of the
Mhm.
horror movies, man. The
Mhm.
movies that we grew up with. I will say, to start this conversation off, I will say honestly, I have not watched a recent horror movie in
Mm.
years. It
Well,
just don't give off the same energy, the
oh, like the
same
newer
juice in the
ones.
advertisements, man.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're
I
talking
I've not watched the newer, like the recent ones that came out,
about.
man. I ain't watched not one. I don't think it's
Yeah.
been shoot. So what? We 5 years removed from the beginning of the pandemic.
Hmm.
So it got to be 7 years since I went to a movie theater to go watch a horror movie.
Really? Okay. Well, being a super, like, I'm probably a super mega horror movie fan. There have been some good ones. I would say maybe in the last year and a half, 2 years, they started
Hmm.
getting better. But
Okay.
during the pandemic period, there weren't. It was crappy. Nobody was going to the movies to see any scary movies. It just wasn't happening because none of them were good.
Oh
And I even got to a point where I would wait to see like reviews from people before I would go see a scary movie, just to
yeah.
make sure I wasn't wasting my time. And then, of course, they had nothing good to say. Um, so I just went and go see them. And then, sure enough, when they came out on TV and I go to see it, I would just, yeah, it would be a disappointment. Like, yeah. So they were right. But in the last couple of years, yeah, there's been some good ones. There's been some
Okay,
good.
let us know. Talk to us. Which ones would you recommend for somebody finna get back out there?
So Smile is a good one.
Okay.
Smile and Smile 2. Smile 2 was probably, ooh, that one was something else. Oh my gosh. It was pretty gory. It was
Okay.
mind twisting. It was very scary and nerve-wracking, what you want in a scary movie. So
Nice.
um Smile and Smile 2 were both really good horror movies. Um
Okay.
Recently, I really wouldn't consider Weapons a horror movie. I think that's more of a thriller.
That's the one with the kids.
Hmm. And
Okay.
that was a true story too. So
Yeah.
um, that was good though. It was good. The twist was we never think, you know what I mean, what the real cause was. Like, and then you
Okay.
wouldn't even understand what the movie was about just from the title itself. So it was definitely worth watching. Um,
Okay.
I'm a fan of all the Conjuring movies. So
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen the last one. I think it's called The Last Rite, which I plan to
Mm-hmm.
watch
Life rights.
tomorrow. But I've seen all the other ones and I love them all.
Okay.
um, the Insidious movies were good for me too. Um, I'm a fan of Lynn Shay, who, if people aren't familiar with who she has been acting since the Freddy Krueger movies. Um,
Mm-hmm.
she's known as Elise in the Insidious movies, um, and she's just fun to watch. So usually any movie Lynn Shay is in, I'm going to watch it. But yeah, there's some ones worth watching. But I, like you said, around the pandemic time, I say anywhere between 2020 and 2023, end of 2023, beginning of 2024. It was crap.
Okay.
It was just nothing but crap out there.
Okay.
So
Okay. I
yeah,
dig it.
I could
I
have kept
dig
going, but it's like
it. I feel you.
I gotta tell you, I'm like a mega horror
Like
fan.
I've loved horror movies ever since what I mean I was introduced to them.
Hmm.
Even back when I used to actually be legitimately scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I gotta sleep at the
Right.
foot of somebody's bed tonight.
Yeah,
Um,
you know what? I'll
like,
explain my own horror stories in a
oh
minute.
yeah, we gotta hear it. We got
Oh
to
my
hear it.
God. Yeah, I had a
We
very,
got to hear
very,
those.
very interesting childhood.
Got to hear those. I was introduced. You know what? I was about to say I was introduced at an age younger than I should have been, which is technically true.
What
But
age?
at the same time, like things was more innocent back then, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for those who don't know, you know what I
Joy?
mean?
What you mean?
Yeah, like you didn't have to worry about no, nobody trying to wipe out your whole class because they saw a horror movie back then. You know what I'm saying? You saw Freddy
Oh, so
Krueger,
it
they
wasn't as
saw
impressionable.
Jason.
We knew the difference
Yeah,
between reality
yeah,
and, right.
yeah.
It's,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Like
Okay.
the
Yeah.
line, yeah, like there you go. The line between reality and
Mm-hmm.
fiction was
Mm-hmm.
way thicker
Yeah.
back then than it is now. Like if Freddy Krueger had just been invented now, first of all,
Mm-hmm.
he'd be canceled.
Mm,
Okay.
for so many reasons.
And then second of all, he'd be copied by some psycho out here.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah, Jason, freaking
Jason,
Michael
yeah,
Myers.
Michael
Oh
Myers,
my
man,
God,
what?
I get it. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It was a different time. Like, you didn't
Okay.
have to worry about, your classmate trying to chop you with a machete the next day.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
True.
Uh, so seeing, what was my first one? I can't remember exactly what my first one was, and I wasn't able to I was trying to get in touch with my aunt so I could be factually accurate. But I
Mm-hmm.
will say the first one I remember
Mm-hmm.
is Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
The
Yep.
very, very first one. And
Mm-hmm.
I remember being terrified when Nancy ran up those stairs and the stairs got like
Turned to
quicksand.
mush. Like marshmallow. I
Yes,
always
like
remember it looking
marshmallow.
like marshmallow, like melted marshmallow.
Man, what?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was terrified when that
Mm-hmm.
happened. I'm like, how is this movie going to end? What's going on?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She gonna make
Oh my God,
it.
yeah. Lord.
And that movie had all of the elements of what I started to love as horror movies: the
Mm-hmm.
suspense, the thrill, the
Right.
question,
Right.
the suspension of disbelief, but
Mm-hmm.
also like that faint sense of could this really happen?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what
That's
I'm
so true.
saying?
There were a lot of elements to our scary movies. Like it wasn't, you know, they weren't predictable. You really just didn't know what was going to happen. You had to find out in the end, and even in the end, you still was shocked because the ending was always something crazy. Like,
Always.
yeah, it those they were. It was different. It was different. It was worth watching. So I
Absolutely.
think the first one I remember is Child's Play for sure.
Okay.
Um, I think I was like 6 years old. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was about six. And Child's Play was the first one. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. um, and then after that, it was definitely the Freddy Krueger movies, Friday the 13th. Um,
Mm.
but Child's Play for sure was the first one. And I used to be like, oh my God, that little angry ass doll. Like it was crazy. Those were crazy movies for me, but I loved it. I loved it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I wasn't really, I know why I wasn't really scared, but um, I felt like I could relate to them more, I guess. So that's why I enjoy to this day watching them. That sounds crazy, but yeah, yeah.
No, they did, and they just seemed more fun too. Like on top of the fact that they were like scary, it was fun. It was
Right,
a ride. Like even
right.
how you mentioned
Yes.
Child's Play,
Mm-hmm.
everything from how it goes to the movie to that very last scene. You thought he was dead.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
thought he was dead.
Yo, yes, come back crawling in on the arm. Like, what?
What? Come on, man.
That was a
Come
crazy. It,
on,
it was
man.
hard to kill him. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I think that's when I learned how hard it was to kill crazy people. I think
That
I
is
that
a
was my
wild
first
statement.
lesson in that. Yeah, because you know how the Scream movies were,
I learned how hard it is to
and
kill
the
crazy
and the
people.
Scream movies where they shoot them and stab them like 50 million times, and then they just come up out of nowhere. I was like, And then you realize that once they shoot them in the head, they're done. I'm like, oh, okay, that's how you
Yes.
got to do it. Okay.
Headshot.
So now every time you watch a movie and there's a crazy person trying to kill, first thing you say is shoot him in the head, shoot him in the head.
Man, and
That
that part is fun too, right? Yelling at the screen, "Don't go in there!
is yo,
Don't
yeah.
go in there! He's
Yo.
watching you."
Be mad at them like, see now you deserve to die. Like you fucking did better. Like
Right. You know,
like
we're
come
not being
on.
racist, but come on, the
It's
racial
dark in
stereotypes
there.
in horror
Oh.
movies
Hmm.
never fail.
I will
Never
say,
fail.
I'm glad they stopped killing off the black people in the first 5 minutes of
Agreed.
Danger,
Okay.
because that was definitely a thing. And
It
it's like,
was.
damn, no, we the stronger ones. What you? We the ones that's going to survive. We because we know to get the fuck out of there.
And that's why we
Like,
was getting killed off first.
like that,
That's
y'all
why
want
we
the
was getting killed
excitement.
off first. Because there's no way we gonna sit there through the movie, watch Johnny, Tiffany, Nancy, Becky, Mark, and Luke die, and we still gonna stay in
Everybody
the
dead
place trying to figure
immediately.
it out. We'd have
Yeah,
been going at after they caught two of them. Ah, no, 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 no,
we would. Yeah, that's true. So there is
no,
no
no, no,
movie
no,
after
no.
that because we already left. Okay.
That's why they killed us
Yeah,
off early. Because common sense would have had us about
that
that
makes
piece.
sense. Okay, I take that back.
Common sense would have had us. No, because I used to see it the same way you did. Like even on the shows, like even on TV shows where you had
Yeah,
horror elements. Like I
yeah.
remember for a while, The Walking Dead had a black eye. No pun
Mm-hmm.
intended. They had a black eye on them because it seemed like you could only have one black character per season.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Mm-hmm.
time they introduced a new black character, the last one died.
Mm-hmm.
and,
Right,
I,
exactly.
and I remember they was making a big deal of that. And then they finally had a couple of them on in the same season, and it's like, oh, all
Mm-hmm.
right, oh,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
Like, okay,
Because I
yeah.
was about to stop watching. Hold on.
Yo, real shit. Like, come on. Gotta add some flavor to your show.
No black people nowhere. Nowhere in the zombie apocalypse. We just all got ate.
Yeah, we all
Yeah,
got.
they
Yeah,
taste like
that's a
chicken.
motherfucking
Eat them
lie.
first.
That's a motherfucking lie.
Okay. Ain't
Oh my
no way
god.
none of us would have survived.
Wait, off top. Well, not really off topic, but did you ever watch Key and Peele?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, do you remember the episode where the zombies had taken over, but they were racist zombies, so they would eat black
Oh
people?
no, I didn't remember. I don't remember that one. That's wild. That's wild.
There was a clip that came up on Instagram like a week ago, and they were running from the zombie. The zombies would look at them and then turn the other way. They wouldn't eat them, but they would eat the white people.
Oh wow.
So, so then they would they would try to get close to them just to see. They were like, they was like, "This some racist ass zombie."
That's hilarious.
They walked up to one of a car. Like I don't know why there were zombies in the car, okay, but it was a wife and a husband, an older white couple. And when they walked past the car, they rolled the
They rolled
windows.
the windows up. Hey
The
yo, I gotta go back and see that one again. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Zombies rolling the
that
window
show
up
is
is
so fun, but
hilarious.
it reminded me of that because they would not eat the black people. So the black people was having a barbecue in this house, and everybody they were all alive. They was like, "Hey, the zombies don't like black people."
That's crazy.
It's all the
They
black.
should put that in a show. They should put that in one of them zombie shows.
Oh my
To have
god,
racist zombies is
yo,
crazy.
it was so funny. Oh my god,
That's hilarious.
that show always had me in tears. Oh my god,
That's
but yeah.
hilarious. That's a
Uh,
good one.
so let me explain why
Please.
I can relate more to. So when I was a kid, I think I can remember from as young as age 3. I don't think I can remember before that, but I specifically remember from age 3 and up.
Okay.
And I feel like I started experiencing things with like spirits and stuff like that around age 5, or noticed it around age 5. So the motherfucker's always around me. um, so I used to be that kid that had like spirits around me all the time, and they would like some of them were nice, some of them weren't, some of them were family. I remember
Wow.
they came around a lot at night when everybody was asleep. I remember so many
Yo.
nights waking up in the middle of the night because I would feel something, and I would see the weirdest things happen. I went to the bathroom in the middle of the night one night, and I heard something coming, right? So I ran back to my room, like I could hear the footsteps. Ran back to my room, late, jumped in my bed. This sounds like a scary movie. Covered my,
You do.
self with the sheet, and the bathroom light was still on, so I could see the shadow of whatever the fuck was walking in my room. Heavy foot, like a, it sounded like a man with boots on or something,
Oh
and
shit.
he stood over me, and I could see him leaning over, and then I just screamed like, "Mom!" Screaming. So
Wow.
it didn't. He didn't touch me, but it looked like he was about to. So then I'm still screaming. I must have spooked it. I ran. Did it go back? Okay. I ran
Hmm.
to my mom's room. I'm banging her. I can't tell you how many nights I ran to my mom's room banging on the door. Mom, 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 telling her about something chasing me. And it was always go back to bed, Dana. I'm like, but I was like 5 years old. Went back to bed. One night, I remember waking up in the middle of the night and it was cold. And you remember the big blocks, like the uh not Legos, but the big Jones, right?
Yeah, yeah. The
So
the huge joints.
mhm. So it was a red one, and it was like one of the long rectangular ones. I'll never forget this shit. And we had it holding the window open because that the window in our room wouldn't stay up.
Okay.
So I remember waking up cold in the middle of the night, and I wake up, I'm rubbing my arms, I'm cold. I look at the window. Don't ask me why. I think I wanted to get up and close it. So I guess that's why I looked at it.
Okay.
Um, I'm rubbing my eyes because, of course, it's the middle of the night. And this is going to sound so crazy. Please believe me. The fucking block came out of the window, like floated out of the window, sat itself on the windowsill, and then the window fucking closed. So, of course, here I go again, running to my mom's. Mom!
Yeah.
I'm telling her, like, Mom, the window closed by itself. It was always go back to bed,
Go
you know.
back to bed. Yeah.
So I went in the room. Now I'm not scared. I'm just like kind of shocked. So I go in the room. I walk to the window, and I'm looking at the window, and I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like, just making sure I'm not crazy. Like it's closed. And then
Right.
when I went to sleep, woke up the next morning, looked at the window again. Everything was the way it was. Closed brick, block sitting there. So that was a lot of my childhood. I was the
Damn.
kid that can tell you when somebody was about to die. I can tell you. Um,
Oh, you was Wednesday Adams, huh?
I I was uh
Damn.
yeah, then I learned as I got older, I guess I'm clairvoyant, but then I guess I'm a little more than that too. It was a lot of things, and I used to creep my mom out. I used to tell her when something bad was about to happen, and she hated it. It freaked her out, so she
I
never let me
bet.
talk about it. And then would be in shock and look at me like I was a ghost when it would come true. So when I got older, I learned just not tell anybody things because I didn't want to freak people out. When people would die, their family members would die, especially if it's somebody close to me, they'll come to me with a message and then I'll, tell it to the family member that they want me to tell it to. I freaked people out since I was like 5 years old. I get messages from people I never
Wow.
even met. So I can relate to scary movies because I guess it
Cause
never
you
scared.
scary.
Like it was real life for me. Like, the shit y'all see in movies was happening in real life for me. So
You was living out
yeah.
poltergeist for real.
hmm hmm I done seen some shit, and I'd be so afraid to. I don't
Damn.
even talk about it because it freaks people out. But yeah, I can read people. I said that this actually kind
You
of
did tell
helps
me
with
that
dating.
before.
Yeah, it helps with dating because I threw a message through. You don't even have to be in front of me. I can read people so well that I already know what their intentions are from the jump. So it kind of saves me from maybe wasting my time knowing that okay, yeah, they're saying they sound like a nice person, but I can already kind of tell who they are.
Mm,
So yeah,
I'm gonna leave that
it
alone.
it it's
I'm gonna leave
useful.
that alone.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
spirit, listen. One thing I'll say, I 100% am a believer in spirits, the
Mm.
supernatural, all
Oh
those
yeah,
kind of things.
oh yeah.
I've seen
They're
certain things.
everywhere.
Me, I ain't have it. I ain't have it like you now. Nothing like that.
Yeah, I
Not
asked
to that
for it.
regularity, but. I done seen some things, I done experienced some things to
Hmm.
where, can't explain it,
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
prove it, but I know what I saw and I know what happened.
Hmm. Hmm.
I was
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They're everywhere, all the time, all
So
around us.
yeah, that's wild. That's wild. But
Yeah.
you kind of did allude to that in a couple of our conversations before.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, so I didn't know it was that deep though. That's wild.
Oh, it goes deeper. It goes
That's
deeper.
that's
It's
a
really
pause.
creepy.
But that's wild. That's
Really
wild.
creepy. And you know what?
Man,
I think it might stem from
I didn't need therapy.
all of yeah, yeah, yeah. Surprisingly, I got used to it, but I think it stems from like all my roots. So, my
That makes
grandfather's
sense.
Mexican, right? My grandfather's Mexican from Mexico. My maternal great grandmother is pure Native American, East Cherokee,
Okay.
from a tribe. My dad, his mother is Haitian, and his father is from Spain. So there's a lot of Native American blood, Haitian, Mexican. They just, threw me in a pot.
You got a lot going on.
Yeah. So, and I've seen my ancestors, the ones that have passed away, have visited me when I was a kid. Yeah, all kinds of creepy shit.
Yeah, that's definitely heavy as a kid because ain't nobody finna
Mhm.
believe you.
Yeah, I told them. I told them about the
Ain't
story of my
nobody finna believe you.
no, my great grandfather is Pancho Villa, and
Oh
he,
yeah?
yeah, that's my great grandfather. And I would never believed it if he didn't visit me when I was 6 years old in the middle of a day, transparent, sitting on a fucking horse. And I told my mom and my aunt, and they laughed at me. And then when I was in sixth grade, I was looking through an encyclopedia and saw the same motherfucking man sitting on a horse. And I went home. I said, Mom, remember when I was 6 years old and I told you I saw a man on a horse in my room? She was like, yeah. I was like, I saw that in the book today in the encyclopedia. She was like, yeah, that's your great grandfather. I said, so why you ain't telling me that? Why y'all made me think I was crazy? Like, yeah, it was kind of crazy to see a ghost and a ghost horse in your room. But that was my childhood. So yeah, they're yeah,
Man.
all around me all the time. Kind of used to it, but now it's like they know, like they can sense your energy, right? So if you are clairvoyant or you have a gift, or if they know you can see them or hear them or feel them, they come. Like and it is not just family members, just any spirits. They're just there.
Word.
They
She
can
got the
sense it.
success for real.
I got shit. I got
She
to
sees
the
dead
10th
people.
power.
She sees dead people.
See
She
them,
said
feel
it.
them, hear them. It's weird. It's really.
She
It's.
said it.
I was kind of hoping. You know what's funny? As I got older, I was trying to like pretend like I couldn't see and hear and feel them because I just didn't want to experience that anymore.
Hmm.
And I think for a few years, or I'd probably say about 5, 6 years, I didn't notice anything, or maybe I was just kind of ignoring it.
Okay.
And then one day I had meditated because it was like a really dark time in my life, and I just didn't want to be on medication for anything. I just meditated. I meditated and I prayed, and then once I did that, it just like opened everything back up,
Mm,
and yeah, everything came back full force.
that's
It
wild.
was, yeah.
That's wild. I'm gonna pray for you a little extra.
No, I'm good. Trust
I'm pray for
me.
you a
It's
little
it's
extra.
it's very helpful. I promise you.
Okay. As long as yeah, I don't need none of that. I don't need that.
No,
Uh,
I
I'm
definitely didn't
cool.
ask for it, but it doesn't scare me anymore.
Uh-uh.
I mean, it's Halloween Eve. You wanted to talk about it.
But nah, I'm glad. Listen, it's good content. It's good content. Listen, I told you. Listen, y'all, one thing about Dana, you never know what she got in the bag, man. You
That's
never
so
know what
true.
Dana K got in the bag, yo.
They said, "What? You're
Never.
a ghost whisperer?"
Okay. If I ran down the list of things I find out about Dana while we creating content, You could talk to Dana for months and not find this shit out. We create
I know, right?
content.
And we talk about everything, so it's not like I'm
We
purposely
do.
keeping it. Yeah, it's just, I guess it comes out at the right time. I don't know.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen, man. I don't know what it
Yeah.
is. I mean, you already know what to do when the bright lights come on, just in general, because professionally and naturally.
Mhm.
But man, you like one thing
Yeah.
can't nobody say is that you don't give great content.
Oh,
I'm never
thanks.
gonna let them put that on your jacket. Never. Yeah, but yeah. You podcast with Dana. Yeah, they've been my homegirl since she was like 5 years old.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Did you? But I know something you don't know.
What? Oh, you? Oh, you? Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like I could mess around, just be like, yeah, I literally know stuff your whole lifelong friends don't know because you said it on a podcast or you said it during a live show.
Yeah. I was already like, quiet, kind of shy in school, so I'm not about to tell. I had friends, but I'm not.
Yeah. You definitely
I'm
can't
about
tell
to tell
nobody that in
everybody, hey, I
school.
see dead
Hell
people.
no. Hell no. Hell no. They'd have had you in they'd
Hell
have
no, I'm telling
302'd you hard as hell.
the craziest things you said. Oh my god. Oof, oof. They got creepier around like age 13, 14. Things
Okay, this
started,
this is the part of the conversation that I don't specialize in, but one of the chatters asked, "What's your life path number?"
my life path number.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I ain't gonna lie to
It's
you.
interesting.
Over my head.
Number that comes to mind is 19.
Hopefully that gave you the answer you was looking for, gang. Uh, is that A? Is that A in the chat? What up, A? Well, I just realized who you was, boy. I just realized who you was. What up, bro? Thank you for joining the chat. Yeah, that you know me, bro. That stuff that the zodiacs, all that go. It might as well be Wemby the way it go over my head, bro. But definitely I will add. One thing is, I will always ask y'all questions for you that y'all have for whatever guests I
Yeah,
have on here,
sure.
man.
Shoot.
Always. Um. So, um, let's go with what is your top five all-time
Mm.
favorite horror movies? I don't care if
Ooh.
they all from the same. I don't care if multiple of them are from the same franchise or nothing. Not
Mhm.
no restrictions. Not no
Oh no,
time
I feel
limit.
like it should be
All-time
from the
five.
same friend. If you're a true horror movie fan, you should be able to come up with at least five from different franchises, which I can do.
Let's get it.
um, so we'll start at number. Let's start at the top. Oh no, let's start at the bottom. So number five.
That's what she said.
I will, and they're all old school movies. It's not nothing new.
Okay.
Um, um, we will
Oh,
start
my bad,
with.
Myron. It's you. Oh, my bad, Myron. Shout out to the top chatter. Top chatter in the building.
I actually had the top three ready, but I have to add two more. Top
Okay.
three. That. Um, five would be.
And you don't have to do them in order unless you already have them in order.
I want to though, because I want the.
Okay.
There's one at the top that's probably is going to definitely outdo all of them.
As you
Um,
should then.
five, five. I'll go with Halloween. Um, for number five. Number
Okay.
four, we'll go with
Which one though?
any of them.
Doji.
I
Okay.
mean,
Oh,
maybe somewhere, any of the first four
okay.
could be as my number five because I like them all. Like the first one, of course, but um, they're all on like the same level. So we can just say the first one.
Okay.
The first Halloween for number five. Number four can be. Um, I have a fourth one ready.
Kane, what's up, bro? Welcome to the chat.
Oh, Candyman.
Okay.
Candyman.
Okay.
The first one.
Halloween, Candyman.
That's a really good one, actually. Yeah, and that's right in the order I would put it
That's
into.
really good.
Number three would be
We talking about horror
um
stuff tonight.
Child's Play. I would put Child's Play at number 3. Number 2, uh, the first Freddy Krueger movie. So Friday the 13th.
No,
Number
no, no, no,
1.
no, 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 no. No,
What?
no, 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 no. You said Freddy and then said Friday the 13th.
Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm sorry. Nightmare on Elm
Mm-hmm.
Street. And then the first one is The Exorcist.
Mm, mm,
hmm
mm,
Now let
mm,
me tell you
mm.
a story about
Solid
The
list, solid
Exorcist.
list.
I don't know. I
Okay,
feel like I'm
talk to
talking
us.
too much. Oh God.
Girl, you
So
on a podcast.
when I was, because people are gonna think I'm weird as hell. So when I was,
You are,
I
but
want to
we
say,
love you anyway. Go ahead, share with the class.
oh my God. So no, when I was 13.
Oh, one quick question. Apparently,
Oh
I didn't
yeah.
realize somebody had a question for you.
hmm
Myra asks, "What does your shirt say?"
Oh, not friendly. Please do not touch. I mean,
There you go. You got
I'm
your answer, bro.
friendly to the right people, but you still can't touch me. Please, still don't touch. But so
Keep your
I
hands off
was,
the display, y'all.
yeah, please look, but don't touch. Please, Lord. And if you can help not to look, please don't
I'm,
look either. Don't
I'm
really
about to
like that
say,
either.
be careful with the
Uh,
looking too.
so no, I was definitely probably like 12 or 13. And that
Okay,
must have been the first time I seen The Exorcist. I definitely did not see that as a child. I know my mom wasn't even
me
having
either.
that. But I think I stumbled upon it on my own. And I don't know what my fascination was with that movie, but I used to sit in front of the TV and watch it like over and over again. And I don't know if it was, I was just like, fascinated, you know, um, just trying to understand it. But I remember my mom walking by, and this might have been like the second or third time she saw me watch it. Not that night, but in the past couple days. So she's
Hmm.
walking past and she goes and says, she's like, you need to stop watching that movie. I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure it was in the house somewhere. So yeah, that this was VHS time, okay?
Right.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure it was here. So if you didn't want me to watch it. But I used to be really fascinated with that. Because I didn't it just was interesting what was
Yeah, that
happening
is
to
dope.
her. So, and of course I'm young, so I didn't really understand that. Um, but
It's the
yeah,
progression of the story, the progression of
yeah, it was
how
a lot happening.
the
A
possession,
lot. hmm
everything. No, it
hmm
is. It is one of those movies that kind of
And it
lock
was
you
scary as
in.
hell too.
Like
It
you
was
you
that was
terrified, but at the same time, like I can't leave till
Yeah,
it's
you're
over.
fascinated. You can't look away. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just gotta
I
know
don't know anybody
what's
who
gonna
watched
happen.
it just once.
Oh yeah, I definitely watched it more than that. You want to hear something else creepy too? The other night, my TV usually turns itself off when I go to sleep at night, so I'll let
Okay.
it do that on its own while I fall asleep. And for some odd reason, this was just like a few nights ago, it didn't do that, and I woke up in the
Mm-hmm.
middle of the night, and guess what movie was on? The fucking
Mm,
Exorcist, and I was like,
mm.
"We're not doing this tonight."
Yeah, turn that
First of
joint
all,
off.
I ain't put this shit on. It was something else on before I went to sleep. How the fuck this shit get on? I just play The Exorcist. Of all movies, you just had to play The Exorcist. And it was right before the girl got possessed. I
Okay.
think she was like in the bathtub or something. Her mom was, helping her get
Yeah, doing it. Yeah.
I was like, nope, nope.
You never watched it fully through, can you? You never watched it fully through? Go back and watch it, man. Go back and watch it.
Where did
Go
she
back and watch
stop
it.
at? Like,
Yeah, I'm about to. Yeah. I don't know where you. That's the thing too. He probably had to stop early, maybe before the possession, because after that, like after it's possessed, like how do you walk away? Like that's crazy.
they said when that came out in the movie theaters years back, people were leaving the movie theater mid movie because they couldn't stand watching it.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
yeah. And I know
hmm
grown people who ran out the room.
Yeah, yeah. It
I
was
know
that
grown people
very
who ran out of the
terrifying.
room,
Very terrifying movie.
especially church people. Oh Lord,
hmm hmm They
I
wouldn't even
had
go to the
friends
movie
who
theater to watch it. I know
I
they,
had friends who it was banned in their house. Like you could
hmm
literally watch Rambo shoot people to death.
I used to love Rambo. hmm
You could watch Terminator, you could watch
hmm
RoboCop in their house, but the minute they find Poltergeist on the
hmm
TV or The Exorcist, woo,
Yeah.
get
You
out
remember the
my
movie?
house.
You remember Carrie?
I remember Carrie.
So my mom put that on for me and my older sister. The little ones couldn't watch it. We still weren't even that old. I probably was like 12, 13 maybe. And she puts the movie on and watches it with us, right? Lord. And then right before the end, she gets up
Mm-hmm.
and leaves us in the dark watching the movie, me and my sister.
Mm.
And we looking like, where's she going? The movie not over yet. And it was right before her hand comes out of the grave and grabs her girlfriend and
Okay.
drags her down, tries to pull her into the
Mm-hmm.
grave with her. And my mom did that on purpose to scare us. Like she thought it would be funny to leave us there because we didn't know. Of course, we
What was
screamed
gonna
at
happen?
the top of our
Right.
lungs. Yeah, but yeah, that she's she was a prankster like that. She is a prankster like that.
That was
So
my aunt. Always the pranks in the middle of horror movies,
mhm,
man.
mhm.
Always.
Oh my God, no. So that fear of not being afraid of scary things, this
Mm-hmm.
turns out didn't really serve me well, or might not have if this was a real situation. So one
Oh man.
Halloween, my mom, the prankster, and her best friend, my mom's best friend's kids, like they were our aunt, that was my aunt and cousins, right?
Right.
So we're over at our house. It's Halloween, and they decided to pull a prank on us, all the kids, right? So we were downstairs and they set it up like that so we could all be, I guess, most of us downstairs. And all you hear is this like rumbling upstairs and this all this noise, right? So I think somebody, my aunt was like running out the door or something like that. And we were supposed to follow. Tell me why
Mm-hmm.
I was the only one standing there. While everybody else was running for their lives, I was the only one standing.
Wow.
Apparently, we were supposed to believe that a robber was coming in the house, and we were all supposed to run out the front door to safety. And my dumbass was just sitting there like, I was definitely having a white girl moment. Like, I don't know what the.
Oh man.
They all, like, all of everybody ran out the house, and I'm standing there
And
like,
you just
what?
stand there like,
What?
what? What's going on? Somebody tell me. What are you running
My mom,
for?
my aunt was like, Dana, you're supposed to run. Why?
Oh man, not why. Not why.
I
Yeah.
didn't. It was just noise. Like it wasn't. I hear a gunshot. I hear a scream. I mean,
Wow,
yeah, I
it's
probably would have.
hilarious.
The robber would have got me for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have got. You'd have got for sure. We
I
got
just
another
stood there
question in the
like,
chat. What did Myron ask you? Because I saw he asked you
Lord.
something. Oh, he asked you if you ever dealt with possession in real life since you see dead people and all.
No. So possession isn't caused by spirits. It's caused by demons. So I come in contact with spirits, but I will say, if you believe in God, you definitely need to believe in the devil because he's
That's a
real
fact.
and demons are real as well.
That's
So
a fact.
unfortunately, I have proof of that as well. So when I was 14, I was in Catholic school. I hated it, but whatever. And I was walking
That
home.
explains a lot.
Really?
Yeah,
You
all
know
right,
when you
I'm chill.
smart,
I'm a chill.
like my mom
I'm
had
chill.
5 kids, right? So they take the real smart kids and they put us in Catholic school. I hated it. I hated it.
That was a thing. That was
Like
a thing.
keep me, with my friends. I hated it. So I remember I was walking home. It was broad daylight, and I got this like really weird feeling. It was somebody coming the opposite direction, about to pass me. It was a tall, dark skinned guy. He had on like a black hat. I'll never forget it. A dark colored jacket. Um, I don't know. He kind of looked like he could have been a homeless person, but he wasn't walking like one. It was weird. And
Mm.
then I got a weird feeling right before he passed me, and I stopped dead in my tracks. I just kind of stood there because I didn't understand what was happening. Like, what the? And he walks past me, and then that feeling gets stronger. So, and I'm weird. I'm not afraid clearly of anything. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I don't
Which is
fear
scary in
anything
itself.
but spiders. But
Which is scary in
I
itself.
wasn't afraid, but I felt weird. So I
Hmm.
stood there, and then the guy passed me. I turn around and look at him, and he turns around and looks at me, and y'all, I swear, his eyes were red, and he did a grin. He did like a smirk, and his head was down, and he looked back at me like that, and his eyes were red, and he smirked at me, and I was just like, and I, it freaked me out, but I felt him before he even walked past me, and
Mm.
that's when I knew. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this shit real. Oh, real, okay. I knew angels were real because they used to come to me in my dreams, but that was in broad daylight, a real,
So,
you know what I mean? So they're real. They
so I've
are
never
real.
seen an angel, nor do I feel like
What
I've
happened?
ever felt.
Wait,
I've never seen an angel in real life.
wait, why the
Never
sound?
experienced the
Oh, hold on.
presence. Hmm.
The sound went down a little bit. Give me once. I don't think it's because of my battery. Hold on, hold on.
Hmm.
Man, I gotta do stuff. So I can't
Hey
hear
Myron,
you.
she can't spoil a movie that's been out like 50 years, dog. Like,
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Is I can't
if,
hear you. Give me one
if you
second.
ain't seen the end of Exorcist by now, blood, hey, you
One second, y'all.
know what I'm saying? I'll just
Uh,
rap with y'all while, Dana's resetting things through technical difficulties, cause life do be life, and don't it? Um, even in the middle of your podcast, that's how it go. You just gotta keep it pushing.
they're calling me crazy, aren't they?
Well, Myron also said
Hold on,
like
because I
it's
still
you're
can't.
weird, but
I
it's
can't hear
okay.
you. Hold on.
Hey
Okay.
yo, Myron, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
On. There we go.
You wild for that. I'm putting it on the screen because you said it. But that's crazy. That's
Okay.
crazy. You wild for
Wait, what happened?
that. So you was talking about possession, and Myra said my ex-wife was possessed by the devil. So you're right. You out of pocket.
Oh my god.
So like I said, I can honestly say in my 43 years of life, I don't believe I've ever experienced an angel up close. I've experienced many different miracles, but never directly an angel up close, like how you said you were visited by one. But I've seen possession, literal possession, on three different occasions in my life.
Really?
Now, yeah. Now, in this one particular situation, it was kind of like yours, but I didn't get any like sense beforehand. It was just like in the moment when dude
Mm,
turned around and looked. It was three of us walking, and we all about to go our separate ways.
mm-hmm,
And when dude turned around and looked,
mm-hmm.
I'm looking at them. He's looking at me. Then I looked at him. I'm like, yo, y'all need to run. Y'all need to run. And I
Mm,
remember picking up a brick and
wow.
just going down my way, but I'm walking backwards like, hey,
Yeah, yeah.
hey, see
Sheesh.
here. Hey, see here, blood. This ain't finna this ain't finna go down how you think it's finna go down. And I was like 12 at the time. But at the
Oh my
same
god.
time, like I was in church like heavy at that point. So I'm like, sitting there like, in the name of God,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't gonna take me. In the name of Jesus, you ain't finna
Mm-hmm.
take me. You
Mm-hmm.
ain't finna take me. Whatever you think, you ain't finna take me. And like how you said he had that grin, same
Yeah.
thing. He
Like a
just started to
really
grin, and I was like,
unnatural. Yeah.
unnatural grin. Like
Mm-hmm.
I can't replicate
Mm-hmm.
it if I try. I was
Right,
just like,
right.
yeah, you're not finna take me. You're not finna take me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't have them, and you ain't finna take me. Go ahead about your
Mm-hmm.
business, player. Go ahead about your business. And
Yeah.
I'm still sitting there walking backwards, and he
Mm-hmm.
start walking backwards, and then he turned it around about face, and I was like, I should chuck
Mm-hmm.
the brick anyway. And I got ready to chuck the brick, and then I kind of felt something tell me like, don't engage. And I was like, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah. No, 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 no. I'm
So
about to
I
say
just
that's not
kept it
a good
with me. So
idea.
I just kept it with me until I got in the crib. I
Mm-hmm.
told my mom,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, honestly, I think I just saw evil. Like I just saw somebody walking with
Mm-hmm.
a devil on him, with a demon on him.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
took it in the room, prayed and stuff like that. And she was just like,
Mm.
did you call on the name of Jesus? I said, yeah, mom. She said,
About to
okay,
say
cool.
that's helpful.
She said, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I ended up getting the pastor to pray for me later on. Well, not I
Mm-hmm.
ended up, but she ended up asking that Pastor pray for me that Saturday and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen it on three different occasions. One
Mm,
lady who's never been to anywhere in Asia in her life, she was possessed speaking Mandarin.
mm,
Um,
interesting.
and it was just like, but you know what the scary part was for me was when she started to say something that I could understand. And it wasn't just me. It felt like multiple of us in there. Like when she started saying something that wasn't in English,
Hmm.
it's like I can't say we could translate. Like that
Hmm.
would be a lie. It's not like we was able to translate what she said, but we all knew what she meant. And I
Hmm.
know that because we all looked at the person she was saying it about at the
Mm.
same time.
Wow.
Man,
Yeah.
what? I was shook. I ain't gonna hold you. I was shook daddy.
Mm.
I was shook daddy. Ooh. I ain't say nothing to that person. I ain't say nothing to that person for like a month.
Oh my God. Like, you know, you were
Man,
touched.
what? Whenever they walked down the pews, I was moving. Like, no, 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 no. Whatever she said about you, player,
Mm,
I don't want whatever you got on you that had her targeting you. I
mm, mm.
don't want no parts at all, blood.
Wow.
Keish, welcome to the chat. She said, I've actually had someone tell me I was an angel here on assignment. It was a crazy lady speaking in gibberish, but I understood. Okay, so it's not just me. See? I understood every word when she spoke to me. Yeah, it's like you can't translate it, but you're understanding it.
Mhm.
And that's a crazy experience in and
Yeah.
of itself. In and of itself, a
Wow.
crazy experience. So yeah, no, no. Spirits are real, demons are real, all
Mhm.
that is real. For real, for
Mhm.
real. Um but back to the hard stuff now that Dana done scared us all, right? I'm about to turn the light off and turn the flashlight on.
You about to burn some
Welcome to
sage.
Tales from the Crib, featuring Dana's stories.
Y'all, they real. They
Because
real.
Dana got the stories, man.
Mhm.
So my top
Mhm.
five, that was a good list though. That was a good list.
Mhm.
And speaking of Exorcist, did you know that Linda Blair got hurt during that movie?
Mhm. Mhm.
Like when she was
So I
hollering,
think,
she
um,
actually got injured.
yeah, and with a lot of horror movies, which is really creepy, and I'm glad they don't talk about it because I think that would probably steer people away from wanting to watch them. But there are a
How many
lot of
people get injured in
fatalities.
during the filming of
There,
these
and
horror
people
movies?
die. People die during production,
Dying.
during
Yeah,
filming. Um,
yeah.
horror movies are cursed, especially the ones where they're telling true stories. Like these,
Those
like
be the
real
ones that
bad
have the
things
most
happen.
injuries. Yeah,
Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the creepy. That creeps me out.
that is.
That part creeps me out. Like you're actually filming the movie and there are people dying like
Yeah,
during
like how
the.
do you keep going at that point? I've always wondered that because what was it? Amityville Horror that had the
Mm-hmm.
most deaths during filming, the original.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
on record for having the most deaths during filming.
Yeah.
Why are we still making this movie?
Well, they got to finish what they started. Got to
I
finish what they
don't.
started.
It couldn't be me. Couldn't be
Man.
me.
Yeah.
Couldn't be
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me. What?
That story has a real demon attached to that shit for sure. That's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
why they
Myron.
have
A lot of the cast from The Exorcist
it.
also had some gruesome fates before them.
Mm-hmm.
He said, but then when
Yep.
she started speaking to someone else again, I couldn't understand. Oh, when she spoke to you, hold on. I think I'm missing your earlier message. Let me give you in context. Yep. I couldn't understand when she spoke to other people, but when she spoke to me, it was complete English. But then when
Was
she
she
started
speaking in
speaking to
actual
someone
English?
else again, I couldn't understand. That message was that message was for me. Yeah, yeah, it was meant for
It's
you and
like,
you only.
so it's like a whisper. So the person is still speaking that language, but in your mind, you hear the translation. It's a whisper, and that shows that you guys are somewhat gifted. Like, and it
That's
was
crazy.
that those messages were meant for you, but it's you hear it in your mind. You don't actually hear it with your ears. It's in your mind. It's a
Right.
translation whisper, and you hear it departed message that you were meant to hear. So
Mm,
they were still speaking that language. You understood it because in your mind you hear the whisper of the translation of what they're trying to tell you specifically.
mm. Yeah, Tommy, we was just talking about this the other day. My friend Tommy, Miss Tommy girl. That's why you got to stop playing in these spirits' faces. Absolutely,
Mm,
absolutely. People always
mm-hmm.
want to play with things they don't understand. I'm cool on it. I'm cool on it. Like I said, I
Yeah,
couldn't be. They wasn't even getting paid. Whatever it was to get paid a lot back then, you could
it
have been
wasn't
giving me a
enough.
lot, and I'd have walked off the
No, yeah,
Amityville horror set.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah,
All this
it
happening to
was
everybody?
just too much. It was too much going on. Like that would have scared the shit out of me. I'm
It
like, all right, you
happened
know
to the
what?
stand-in?
Mm-hmm.
Get the hell out of here, blood.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, y'all
Like,
hearing
you know what?
voices too? No, no, she wasn't saying hearing voices. She's saying what Dana wasn't saying, like hearing voices. What she was saying is like how I told in my story, and KB is
Mm-hmm.
saying in her story. We heard
Mm-hmm.
somebody else speaking another language that was
And they
clearly not
understood it.
English.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly
Mm-hmm.
not English. But at some
Mm-hmm.
point while they were speaking it, we heard it to where we could
And understood.
understand
Mm-hmm.
clearly
Mm-hmm.
what they were
Right.
saying.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Dana referred to as a whisper. So it's not that they
A whisper.
stopped
Yeah.
speaking, whatever language they were speaking, but that part
Mm-hmm.
was the whisper that was meant for us.
Mm-hmm.
My man Will said
Mm-hmm.
that's usually the white folks that like to play in spirits' faces. They
I'm
do.
about to
So
say that
so
they
it's
be the
true
ones with
because
the
they
Ouija
do so
boards and shit.
recklessly. They do so recklessly. Our people actually, when they start messing around with spirits, they're very intentional.
Not
Very
for nothing.
intentional.
If no offense to any clear people that might be in the chat, but they act like they are so untouchable.
All the
They'll play with
time.
Ouija boards and think, oh, we're nothing's gonna happen to us, and then shit happens. They're like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened. They fucking told you this was gonna happen. Like they act like they're untouchable, like nothing can happen to them.
So
They think
me
it's
and
a
four
joke every time.
guys I've never met almost jumped this dude in college behind the Ouija board.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Beat him the fuck up.
We were in there, we
mm,
playing, we in there,
mm.
we playing video games. I'm pretty sure it was like PlayStation 2 or whatever. I'm old. Um, we in there
That's not
playing,
old. You ain't say
and
Atari.
right, how about that? Um, we in there playing whatever game we was playing. I can't even remember, but I'm pretty sure it was like NBA Live. So
Mhm,
we playing NBA Live, whatever year that was, probably like '02. And
mhm.
whispers equal voices. Nah, I'm not doing the thing where I'm, arguing that with you. You where you do the semantic thing, Myron. I'm not doing that with you. I know what I experienced. I'm not doing that with you, brother. Call it whatever you like. Call it whatever you like, brother. Um, but yeah, so we in there and we were supposed to be just kicking it or whatever, right? But he's in the back, like he already got it set up for us to play.
Oh my god.
And he's like, because I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I was killing. I was killing. They was not beating me. So niggas started getting tired of losing. Because for those who game, we know about the 20, especially sports, this 20-point rule. Once you go down by 20 points, you gotta pass the sticks. So I was
Mm.
running. Boom, boom, boom. I only played like two full games. Boom, 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 boom. We was not playing no double dribble. I will beat you up, Myron. I will beat you up. So once we playing double dribble. oh, oh man,
Crazy.
being in college at the age of double dribble is insane. Um, but that was a good one, Myron. I ain't gonna lie, that's funny as hell. Um, but yeah, and he was like, "All right, so now y'all ready?" We all looked at each other, and we wasn't even like all black. We wasn't even all black, but it was like one other white guy in there, the white guy
Mm-mm.
whose room he was in, and we all
Yeah.
looked and was like, "Is he serious?"
Oh my god.
And he's like, "So who wants to go first?" Man, when I tell you, I got up out the chair. The other
Mm.
white boy came from the bathroom and just sitting there wiping his hands and like, yeah, nah. We almost tipped on him. And he's like, what,
Mm.
what? And we was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? You
Mm.
be in here playing this, Joe? And he's like, from time to time. I said, oh yeah, I'm never coming back here. I'm
I feel
never
sorry
coming
for
back
his
here.
roommate. Like, oh my
I'm
god.
never coming back. He didn't have a roommate. That's
Oh,
why
okay, okay.
so what happened was he got the way it was on Penn State, sometimes certain people
Mm.
they room and board got messed up.
Oh, okay.
So because you were still entitled for it and it was still paid, you were still entitled to it and still paid.
Hmm.
Sometimes they would give you a space that wasn't really meant to be a dorm space, like it was like a
Okay.
library or a study hall room.
Oh, okay, okay.
So you get that joint and they make it into a dorm room
Oh,
and
okay.
they put you in there, so you
Hmm.
got mad space.
Yeah, yeah,
Like out of everybody who got like on campus housing,
yeah,
you got mad space. So
yeah.
that's why we was all there because it's like
Hmm.
he got the most space out of everybody. Like we all
Yeah.
hoop, and he got the most space out of everybody. So that's why we
Okay.
was there in the first place. So he ain't had no
Okay.
roommate. So that's why we just like you just be in here doing this like by yourself from time to time. Oh yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. What y'all
Mm.
scared of? Demonic spirits, nigga. Did you miss that part of the conversation
No,
from
like in real
earlier?
life, what are we afraid of?
like
Are they asking?
you meant like why we was upset with him having the Ouija board? Yeah, because I don't play with that.
Oh no, you don't.
I don't play with demonic
That's an
spirits, blood.
absolute doorway for spirits and not the good
I don't play
ones.
with demonic spirits. The game is literally people trying to reach out
Hmm.
across the board. If you don't believe in it, you don't believe in it, and that's fine. But I 100%, like I said, I've seen too much and been through too much to not believe in the spiritual realm being very, very real and being very, very connected to the physical. So I'm not taking that kind of risk, dog. So for
Yeah,
somebody to think that they could put their risk on me,
yeah.
hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I will cherry water ice your shit. You hear me? If you think that while I'm in the room, you fitting to bring them evil spirits, them demons in here with me, y'all scared? Yes, yes, yes.
So
Why do
whoever's
you
saying
think?
that, go get
Why do
you do
you
it.
think that makes
You
me
do it.
feel away? No, no,
You do
like
it.
I hate when people say like you scared of stuff. Like you supposed to be like, no, I ain't scared. I'm not in middle school, bro. I don't have to prove that I'm not scared. Yes, terrified,
You don't want to mess with me,
terrified,
y'all. Seriously, Ouija boards are not.
terrified.
So take it from a clairvoyant. Please don't play with Ouija boards. Like
I'm
they
not
are
scared. I'm
gateways.
terrified.
There's
I'm
always
intelligent.
something bad behind that. Always,
I'm
always.
terrified. I'm intelligent and I am aware. So
Hmm.
call me scared or you call me yellow. I don't care, bro. I don't care. You want to see me go ahead and slap leather out your face? Go ahead and start chanting that nonsense that folks be chanting. Leather. I
Mm.
will smack fire out. You could beat me up after. That's fine. But I promise you that first hit going to tear skin off.
Hmm.
I'm not playing about that kind of stuff, bro. I
Mm-mm.
don't. I don't. I don't
Mm-mm.
want to be nowhere near it. I promise you. I promise you. No
No,
jokes. No BS. If that's how you get down, that's how you get down. And you got to get down away from me
away from me. Yeah.
because spiritual things are transferable.
Hmm.
So just because you meant that to play around with you could mess around and bring that evil on me. Bruh, I'm
Mm.
cool. I'm cool off all that.
Mm.
I'm cool off all that. Yeah, yeah, Tommy. I have no desire to play with the spirits. I don't even like the human living people like that. I'll be damned.
Right.
Literally, I'll be damned playing with
Mhm.
demons. Nah, I'm cool. Nah, I'm cool,
Mhm.
bro. Nah, I'm cool. Nah, I'm cool.
No, no.
I'm watching the pod from a Ouija board right now, bro. You play them games if you want to, dog. That's you. Whatever you choose to do with your life, blood. You make bad decisions all the time, bro. This won't be the first time you wrong on the Life Be Life podcast. I gotta record it. I got video evidence of you being wrong before. and you having bad ideas before, which is at this song. But again, that's what you choose to do with your life, your soul, your spirit. Hey, did you see the movie Weapons? I didn't, but Dana did.
I did. Yeah.
So if you have any commentary on that for her, feel free to let that fly.
Mm.
But yeah, I didn't see it. I was just telling everybody before, I haven't gone to the movies to see it. Like, well, you know what? I guess Sinners counts technically. Outside of Sinners, I have not gone to the
Oh, that
movie
was
theater to
such a
see a
good
horror movie
movie. Oh, I love
in
Sinners.
7 years.
Mm,
That's the lone one. That is the
mm,
lone one.
mm.
So yeah, nah, not true. Okay, I ain't look, Myron. I love you, bro. I love you so much. I ain't finna argue with you. Believe what you want.
What is he arguing about?
Anything.
Oh, okay.
He being Eddie Moore right now. But you know
Okay.
what? It's keeping the chat lively, so I let him do his thing. What did y'all think about him? I still haven't seen it yet. I still haven't seen it yet.
Oh my God, that was such a mind fuck. Excuse my. I definitely was not expecting that movie to be that deep. Like, jeez, it was, and then it's what's expected. You know, we know what's really going on when it comes to the entertainment business and sports and stuff like that. A lot of these dudes are selling their souls for fame and for, you know what I mean. Some of them work hard. I'm not gonna say some of them don't, you know, but
Mm-hmm.
the message in that is very real. Like, you know, and some people either want to put the hard work in and get to where they're at in life, or some people want the fast way and they do some shit to get there. So
Doing something strange for change ain't always freaky.
right. Nowadays it's not. Most of it is for fame.
It's some other strange things people done did for they come up and say, hey, I believe it.
Hmm.
I believe it.
Hmm.
Kenya. Also, I may be the only one. I don't believe any of what y'all talking about.
That's
Respect
okay.
your opinion, brother.
No. Here's the thing. I
Respect
will.
your opinion, brother.
I honestly have to say, you know, you are consider yourself lucky because that means you haven't experienced any of this,
Exact.
and I don't wish
Dana,
this
no
on
sooner did you
anyone.
say it that he says, I'm not saying it's not true. I just
Mhm.
heard a lot of stories but never seen it myself. No
Right.
sooner did you say that, then that's exactly
Hmm.
what he just
No,
said.
you're consider
That he's
yourself
never seen it
lucky.
himself.
Seriously, consider yourself lucky and
Agreed.
blessed
Agreed.
because I didn't ask for this shit. Okay, I didn't ask to see ghosts at 5 years old. I didn't actually experience any of this shit. So some people are just, you know, it's drawn to them. So it's inevitable. We're going to experience these things, and some people are have never and will probably never experience it. I'm jealous of those people because yeah, even as an adult, I still experience things. So it's like, you know, it's at this point I'm used to it. But geez, if I could have not been terrified as a kid, you know what
I
I mean?
bet, right?
That would have been great. If I could have not seen a demon walk past me, that would have been
I
wonderful.
bet.
So I'm just, you consider yourself lucky and
Right.
blessed, and you know, hopefully it stays that way for you because
Okay.
it's just a complete mind fuck after that. Like you don't, you can, once you see it, you can't unsee it, and then once you see them, they see you, and that's it. You going to experience it for the rest of your life. So,
That's that real life horrors. Tommy
yeah.
said the movie that put me off of all horror movies is Mirrors. I don't think I
Ooh,
saw that.
ooh,
I
that
don't think
movie
I
was
saw that one.
good. That's one I've watched over and over again. That was a good
Okay.
ass movie, and I did not expect the ending, so that made it even better. Oh man, that was a good movie.
Okay.
That
All
was a
right,
good
you got a
one.
story. You got a story. Can you go ahead, drop your story in the chat, and I'll read it as it comes up for sure. For
Oh,
sure.
good stories, nice.
You know what I'm saying? We trade campfire stories tonight, y'all. You
Yeah,
know what I
so we
mean?
don't, you know, so we don't, I don't feel alone, or you know what I mean. I always like hearing other people who experience things like I have, so I don't feel like alone. You know, it always feels good to feel like, hey, I'm not the only one. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So yeah, let's
You
hear
know, you're
it.
not the only weirdo in the chat. You're not the only weirdo amongst the lifer community. You know what I mean? You just got some
Good to
different
know.
stories. That's all.
Yeah.
I'll run down my five while he starts to tell us his
Oh
story.
yeah.
So my five, I guess in no particular order because I didn't really rank them
Yeah.
yet. Um, well, the number one I'll say last, but
Mhm.
so Saw,
Oh yeah, which one?
uh, that's what I'm trying to think. Which one was my
It's
favorite?
like 15 of them now.
Right? I'm gonna say one and four,
That
one
sounds
and
about right.
four,
Hmm.
one and four.
Yeah.
Uh, one and four. Final Destination one.
Yeah, those are, oh
I
man, those
really
are
enjoyed.
classics. Oh
I
yeah.
really enjoyed.
Hmm.
Um, hmm,
I know.
Aliens.
Oh my God, yes. I watched that when I was really little.
Aliens one and two. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm.
so that's three. I'm trying to think. So I said Saw, Aliens. What else did I say?
It says Saw 1 and 4, Aliens. You're on your
Saw
third
one and
one.
okay. So I'm going to the third one now. All right, cool.
Hmm.
So the third one would be um Friday the 13th. Uh, Friday the 13th, the third one.
Okay.
The third one.
Hmm.
Um, and actually, it's not a good horror movie, but I enjoyed it anyway.
Hmm.
Jason Takes Manhattan. I just had a lot of fun watching that movie. It's not really a good horror movie, but I'm not going to not mention it because I had fun watching that. So it's still amongst my favorites.
That's like all the Leprechaun movies.
Okay. Okay.
It goes in that
Um,
category.
oh, I was mentioning Alien. I was mentioning
Hmm.
Alien. That's what I was getting to. Um,
Uh, yeah, was that going to be a third or
so that's my fourth.
your fourth?
That's my
Okay.
fourth. But the number one,
Hmm.
Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 specifically, the Dream Warriors.
Dream
My
Warriors.
all-time
Oh
favorite
my God, don't
horror
you love
movie.
that one? When
I
all,
love
oh
that movie.
man,
I can watch it
they're all
every
fighting.
time it comes
Yes,
on.
I love it.
Because it's
I
one of the
love it.
few times people actually they gave you the now granted it was kind of the illusion that they could fight back,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
still
That movie was so cool.
that
Hmm.
as a concept from from just being defenseless and having to run and having to
Hmm.
try to stay up to actually
Right.
decide you're gonna go head up with him in the dream
Hmm.
world.
Hmm.
It
Hmm.
was it was okay.
I
Not
liked
to
it
mention
too.
it
Yeah.
was Wes Craven's return to Nightmare on
Oh,
Elm Street because he
yeah.
did the first one,
Hmm.
and I don't know if y'all remember,
Ah,
but
didn't.
because of the way the first one ended, he walked
Mhm.
away from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Mm.
He was not gonna do with the franchise anymore
Wow.
because
That's
he
crazy.
wanted Nancy to have a happy ending.
Okay. Yeah,
And
that did not happen.
because New Line Cinema pressed him
Hmm.
for that ending where Freddy snatches the mom at the end,
Hmm. Through the door.
that ragdoll is
That shit
hilarious.
was so funny. Oh my God.
That wasn't even scary when I was a kid. It was
No.
hilarious. Um, but because they forced that ending on him,
Yeah.
he walked away. He was not going to come back to the franchise.
You know
But
what?
part two did so bad.
Hmm. I was about to
Part
say,
two did so
you could
bad.
tell the
They
difference.
kissed his behind
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
begged him to come back. Said, "We ain't interfering with nothing else, Wes. This is your
Uh-huh.
baby. You got it. We
I was
clearly
gonna
don't
say
know
that.
Freddie like you know Freddie."
You could see the difference between the first one and the second one. The second one was
Absolutely.
more funny than it was scary.
And not intentionally.
Right. It wasn't supposed to
They
be,
were
but
going for horror. They
the way
just
he
couldn't
was
do it.
screaming, yeah, you could tell it was so different. And then the third one kind of got back on track. You can tell it was more like the first one.
And the
Yeah.
concept for the second one was good. They just couldn't execute it for nothing.
Mhm.
It
Mhm.
was terribly executed.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
poor guy.
I definitely laughed more in that one than I did than I was, afraid
And
or
they
whatever.
said the actor from that was really upset. Like he actually had
Mm.
to go to therapy because he was just so upset because he was like, "This is my chance." to
Oh
be part of this
wow.
franchise, and the movie bombed so bad, and he literally
Mm,
got hate mail,
damn. Poor guy.
and it was not none of that was his fault.
No, nah.
He couldn't do anything with that. So
Yeah.
so
Mm,
yeah,
mm,
that was the thing. It was his return to it, and then it's kind of like
mm.
yeah, this is it. This is where it's
Yes.
supposed to be. That's how you
Yes. It
come
was
back.
so bomb. Oh my god, Dream Warriors was just the
So
best. Oh my
that's
god.
my number one. That is my number one.
Yes.
Okay, so he dropped his. Yo, Rod Ant was good, man. Shout out to Anthony Rodmore. You know what I mean? Ant, the Ant Money experience in the building.
Hi.
Shout out to him. Uh Myron said you might be the top weirdo. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Who, me?
If I check the lifer cat the lifer roster, it's probably a couple of people weirder than her, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not
Outside of this
weird.
spooky
I'm
joint,
gifted and special. This make me
you a little bit
weird.
weird, but I'll let you anyway. All right, so let's go with Kane's story since we trading stories tonight.
Hmm.
I was in bed and I woke up. I was in my room staring at the stairs. I could swear there was a thing that was waiting at the top of the stairs with red eyes just staring at me. I didn't stop. Let's see
I
the
knew they were gonna
continuation.
see.
I didn't stop
I heard.
staring at it. I
Yeah.
didn't stop staring at it until the morning came on a school night, by the way. As the sunlight started to illuminate the house, there was nothing there. I chalked it up as a child's imagination, but I keep that
Hmm.
in the back of my mind just because what if? Like, did I see something or was I imagining it? That is a good story for tonight, Kay. Well done, brother.
Hmm. Hmm.
It fits. False, that's what she said. But yeah, that's a good story. Interesting. Um, this boy talking about some you saw the hat man, bro. Um, I met Robert Engley. He was cool. He is super
Oh my
cool, actually.
god, yo, that yeah,
He
that's so
is super
cool.
cool. I shook his hand. I did
Dang.
not have the pleasure of shaking his hand,
Right?
but
Oh my god.
I got to be at a fan fiction expo type joint where I didn't know he was gonna be there, and apparently he wasn't scheduled to be there. He was bruising through
Mm,
on the way to something else he had to be, but they had
yeah.
this hotel out in Jersey, so he was breezing through on the way to his like actual commitment.
Yeah.
Overheard people
Oh
there.
my god, I would
Some of
have
the
been
stories they
so
were telling
happy.
peeked his head in. Like he
Mm.
didn't even have to be there, and he was just sitting there showing love. He signed a few autographs. He was like, "I can't stay because I gotta go do just such and such." But enjoy yourselves. He did the Freddie voice for everybody right quick.
Mm.
He told
Oh
everybody
my
sweet dreams
god,
in the Freddie
so cool.
voice.
That's creepy.
but I mean, hey, it's his trademark.
Didn't need you to do
Um,
that.
so it was kind of like, I mean, I was hyped when he did it because I'm just like, oh my god. And
That is
they
so cool.
he said to this day that if they approach him, and if I mean, unfortunately, Wes is gone,
I
but because
know.
that used to be his thing, but he was like, if
Mhm.
they approach him and if the script is right, he'll come back and
Yeah.
play the part.
Oh my god, I would love it. Ugh, I would love it.
Listen, listen,
Mm.
I would too. I would too. Um, but that is my top five. Okay, Kane dropping his top five.
Hmm.
The first Freddy, The Conjuring, Blair Witch, Night of the Living Dead, the remake.
Okay.
Literally had my teeth chattering. And The Collector. The Collector is good.
Yes. Yes, it is good.
The
Yes, I've seen that.
Collector is good.
Hmm.
That's a
That is a
nice
nice
little list,
list.
brother.
Hmm.
That's a nice list.
Hmm. Hmm.
The Collector don't get spoken about enough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a
Um,
good one.
you know what else was good that people forget about? The original Wrong Turn.
Oh my god, yes, that was a good one.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
That movie definitely had you on some
That
yeah.
was pretty good.
Yeah. That was a good
Um,
one.
what's like the funniest horror movie you saw? Like it wasn't supposed to be funny, but it was so bad it was funny. What's the funniest one you could think of?
Recently, The Monkey. So it was more like it's a horror movie, but it's like gory, but
Okay,
it was funny. Again, as I mentioned, Nightmare on Elm Street, the second,
Wrong
Freddy's
Turn did
Revenge.
fuck you up.
Yeah, yeah, that shit did. But Freddy's Revenge, that movie was funny to me because he just his screams throughout the
Oh my
movie
gosh.
just it was funny. It was more funny than scary. So definitely those two off the
Y'all
top of
ever
my head.
watch Funny Games? I have not.
Funny games?
Yeah, I don't
I
even know
don't
what that
think
is. I've
so.
never heard of it. I've never heard
Hmm.
of it, man. Never
Hmm.
heard of that one. Um, are you saying Funny Games is trash, Kenya? Or are you talking about Dana's response about the second Freddy? Jeepers Creepers, yes. The Jeepers Creepers.
Hmm.
Jeepers Creepers is a fun movie, man. That's a fun movie.
Not the first one. The first one was, woof, Lord.
Yeah, no, the first one was
First one was
definitely
creepy.
the
Second
first
one
one
was
was lit.
funny. Yeah.
Leprechaun was hilarious to me. Hilarious.
Yes.
Hilarious. Can't nobody tell me that wasn't supposed to be funny. I ain't gonna
I
lie
thought
to
so
you.
too. I didn't think it was
Can't
supposed to
nobody
be
tell me Leprechaun wasn't
scary.
supposed to be funny, yo.
Yeah.
Ain't
Mm-mm.
no way. Ain't no way that wasn't supposed to be
Mm-mm.
funny.
Mm-mm.
All Freddy movies weren't scary except one. Yeah, they got less quote unquote scary over time, but they were still enjoyable movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it was a fun watch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um you know what I'm saying? The kills were good too. The kills were good
Mm-hmm.
too.
The kills were always good.
A scary movie that made you laugh was Leprechaun. Yeah, man. Like
Yeah.
I said, can't nobody convince me that the Leprechaun wasn't supposed to be horror and scary.
Did y'all see the ones where they started making ones in the hood? Oh,
Oh my god,
oh
Leprechaun in
Lord.
the Hood was ridiculous.
I
Leprechaun in the
was
Hood
like,
was
they like this
ridiculous.
a real movie? Like
I love Freddy movies. They make me laugh. Yeah, because he became a hilarious character. He had jokes. He killed with
mm-hmm.
style. Chucky has always been funny. Agreed. 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 All right. And your top five? Okay. Conjuring. Freddy one. The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Ooh,
Amityville Horror. We were
ooh,
speaking about that earlier.
ooh.
We were
That's a
speaking
good
about
one.
that earlier, yo. We were
Ooh.
speaking about that
The
earlier.
Exorcism of Emily Rose was fucking horrifying. Like that is a really good one. Oh my gosh. That's a good one.
Kay said, Kay said Chucky was scary only because I had on my buddy dog. I
Yeah, my
think that
mom
was
had
the
the nerve to
point.
buy my
Can't
brother
nobody
one of
tell me
those
that
things
was the point.
too.
Can't nobody tell me that wasn't the
Mm-mm.
point.
She really
That was
bought
the
my little
point.
brother one of the motherfucking things.
My
Crazy.
mom refused. My mom refused
Yeah,
to buy
my
my
mom
little
bought
brother
one.
and my buddy doll after Chucky came out. Refused.
No, she bought it after.
She refused. Couldn't even have it in the
That's
house. You hear
crazy.
me?
Mm-mm.
Couldn't even
Mm-mm.
have it in the house. All right, we about to hit the 130 mark, so I won't keep y'all.
Okay.
This has been a fun episode, man. Like I said, it's
Oh my
Halloween
God,
Eve,
yes.
talking about spooky stuff, scary stuff, horror movies, all that. I could do it all night.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. I could
Oh
I
yeah,
could
I'm about
talk
to
about that
say I
stuff
can.
all night.
Yeah,
I ain't
for
gonna lie
sure.
to you. I'd lose track of time. I'm trying not to do no more 2 hour episodes unless I got something exclusive going on or a collab with
No,
somebody
this one
that
was good though. I
necessitates
mean, they were
that.
all
But
good, but this was fun.
it's just easy to get caught up in this. That my buddy dog. Everybody knew somebody that had one, for
Yeah.
sure, and
Mhm. Mhm.
for sure, for sure. It
Mhm.
didn't matter where you lived at. Somebody on the block had a my
Mhm.
buddy.
Mhm.
He was kind of tall for a dog too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He was big
For a
as
dog, my
shit, like
buddy
a
was.
3-year-old,
He was a
like a
little brother
3-year-old
size.
toddler.
He was
The
somebody's little
hell?
brother size.
Yeah, the
Stop pausing. No, no, I'm gonna pause all day. I'm gonna pause all day. And we're gonna have that episode where you and me go back and forth about it. In fact, I saw a
hell?
clip. I saw a clip from the NBA and it reminded me of you. I meant to send it to you. It
Oh
reminded me
shit.
of you. I meant to send it to you. Y'all niggas gotta get over it. Okay?
Mm-mm.
Not gonna tell me what to do. But nah, man, this has been a good episode. I enjoy.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a 3 year old. Yeah, like she not
Joe
lying.
was huge.
That joint was
Yes.
like
And it was heavy. Like the feet
as
were heavy and the
hell.
head was heavy.
Yeah, I'm about to say his head was big as hell.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm.
should have did a remake with Kid's sister for Chucky. I always thought they was going to until they did Bride of Chucky. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right,
I
right.
always thought that was gonna be the plan. Well, I did.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you, I did. I just knew that was gonna be the thing. And then they made Bride of Chucky, and I was like, oh yeah, they're not gonna do it. I thought they were just
Mm-hmm.
waiting. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Um, but you know what I'm saying? Horror movies, man. Ain't nobody who never seen a horror movie. You might not like them, you might not love them, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
everybody's seen a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the marathons are coming out. Like I said, it's Halloween Eve, so
Yes.
tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
Halloween actually falls on Friday. So you know what I'm saying. If you ain't got no kids to
Yeah.
go trick or treating, if you ain't, we
Mm-hmm.
didn't mention Pet Cemetery. Good call, Kenyon.
God, I love
Good
Pet
call.
Cemetery. Oh my
Good
gosh.
call.
That was definitely one of my favorites as a kid. Oh my gosh, yo.
Good call,
I
Kenyon. Pet
loved Pet
Cemetery deserves a
Cemetery.
mention for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Pet Cemetery
Mm-hmm.
deserved a mention, and the book was good
Oh
too.
my god.
The book was really good
Mm-hmm.
too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's one of the earlier
Anything
times
Stephen
where I
King.
watched the movie and read a book.
Oh, we didn't mention it either.
We did
It.
not mention it. We did not mention
Mm-hmm.
it. It is a classic.
Absolutely fucking horrifying as a
It
kid
is
to
a
watch.
classic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, before we go, y'all, I might be telling my age a little bit, but there's one movie that made me afraid of clowns, like to this day.
What, Attack of the Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Has made many people afraid of clowns to this day. That it.
When I will tell you the exact moment of that movie that made me afraid of clowns. So when they were, this was the first kill. So they're just prancing around on the street or whatever. They put on this finger shadow show, right? For the people on the
Hmm.
street. Whew. And one of the motherfucking clown's hand turns into like a dinosaur or something, and then just eats all the people that were standing there, watching the finger shadow show. And I don't know
Yup.
why that terrified me as a kid, but ever since then, to this day, it wasn't even it. It was Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That movie made me afraid of clowns. I was like, oh, they can kill people. Okay.
The one
So
with the
no, I'm
monkey
not
and the
afraid of ghosts, but I'm
quadriplegic.
afraid of clowns.
I
Yeah.
don't know what that is,
Mm-hmm.
Myra. Yeah, I knew exactly what you was trying to say. I said it right before you said it, Kenyon. So yeah, I know exactly what you was trying to say with the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Yep, yep,
Mm-mm.
yep.
Mm-mm.
John Wayne Gacy
Mm-mm.
made me afraid of clowns. That's a
Oh
monster in the
shit!
flesh.
Yeah, damn! I just forgot about that thing. Oh my god!
That's a monster in
Yeah.
the friggin' flesh. That's
Mm-hmm.
a real life demon. And we're gonna ignore
Mm-hmm.
Thriller. All right, man. Listen, I'm trying to wrap this episode up.
It's so
Okay?
many good ones, y'all. Like
But
what?
listen,
Thriller?
I
Hell yeah, Thriller.
I was actually afraid of Thriller for like a month when I first saw it. I
I wasn't.
literally did not make my way to the end of it. My aunt had to keep bringing me back to watch it because I
I'm
got scared.
crying.
I got
I
scared. I
loved it.
can't even lie. Thriller
Mm.
had me shook. Like I hadn't even
And I was
made it
like
to the
6
part
years
where they
old.
started dancing. I had not made it to the part where they all started dancing. So I'm
Mm.
like seeing them pop up and chase them and stuff like that. The ooze was coming out the
Mm-hmm.
jaw mouth.
Mm. It's
Crazy.
good.
Hellraiser. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Candyman was
Hellraiser.
mentioned.
I was gonna
Um,
say Hellraiser, but that wasn't my top five.
I
But yeah, I
mentioned
definitely loved the Hellraiser.
Poltergeist. We both
Mm-hmm.
mentioned Poltergeist.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wrap it up till we all until we hit all points. Man, we gonna be here all
Man, we'll be
night,
here all
man.
night. We'll be here all night.
But
Some good
we did
ones.
mention Candy. She did mention Candyman. Actually, Dana mentioned
Mm-hmm.
Candyman.
That was one of my top five.
It was in her top five, but we did not
Mm-hmm.
mention Hellraiser.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but Thriller definitely deserves a mention. Thriller is a timeless
Oh, for
classic.
sure.
I
It's a
actually play
classic.
it when I give out candy on the block. I actually play Thriller. I do. I do.
That's
Yes, Michael
funny.
Jackson Thriller. I was more scared of that than I should have been. I ain't gonna lie to you. All the
Mm-hmm.
things I've seen in real life and the horror movies I watched, there's no reason I was so scared of Thriller. No reason. It's only been an hour and a half. Yes, Myra, that's longer. I keep telling you my episodes. I try to go for an hour, but you know what I mean. Y'all came in and got it going, so it's at the same time. It's like I can't just be like, yo, shut up. eleven
Y'all gotta
thirty.
log in sooner.
Exactly, exactly. That's why I be trying to get y'all the notifications at the top of the
Yeah.
hour. You know what I'm saying, so that we could get in here and chop it up from the jump.
Mm-hmm.
I know you lying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I was terrified of Thriller
Wow.
the first half of the video. I'm telling you, I did not
Yeah,
even make
that's
it
it.
to the dancing part. It was after that that I was able to be like, oh, all right. But like, I don't know
I
what it
loved
was.
it.
I literally can't. I can't tell you why. I was more
Michael
terrified
did
of
look
that than
really
I should have
creepy
been.
though. He played his part really
I was
good.
more scared of that than I had any business being. 40 more minutes? Absolutely not, sir. Absolutely not. This might be the last pod if these stamps get turned off. No, I'm a pod. The stamps are getting turned off. Unfortunately, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah.
And I'ma still be podding. I'm judging you. Go ahead and judge me. That's fine. He started using the words. Darkness falls across the land. Shout out to Vincent Price. He excellent, excellent, excellent,
Mm.
excellent voice for that man. They couldn't have picked a
Mhm.
better person. They couldn't have picked a better
Mhm.
person because he was already synonymous with horror. But man, that laugh at the end of Thriller,
Yeah.
everything, man. What?
Oh my God, the laugh
R.I.P.
was.
Vincent Price. You can
Mhm.
judge me all you want. Hey man, I ain't perfect. I ain't perfect. Um,
Mm.
what else? What else do we have to say? Uh, but yeah, no, I don't. I had no business being that scared of that. Um, what else we got? We got anybody else dropping a top five before we leave? No. All right, cool, 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 cool. But oh, before I go, this is episode 99. Episode 100 is next week. I will not
Mm.
be recording episode 100 on Thursday. I will be recording episode 100. If all things bode well, I will be recording episode 100 on Saturday at
Cool.
the Eastview Learning Academy. And I
Oh.
welcome everybody who is free. I'll get a time for y'all sometime tomorrow. Everybody who's free, come and I'll record live with y'all as my live audience. That's what I wanted to do for episode
Nice.
100. So
Mhm.
whoever is free, get in it. Now I will say, bring your lawn chair because there's no seat in there because it's actually a daycare. So they only got the little kid seats. I'm gonna get some chairs, but I don't know how many people coming to get chairs for everybody. So, like I said, I
Mm.
suggest bring your little fold out seats, your little fold out chairs, your little lawn chairs. Um, and let's just kick it for an hour. Tales from the Hood, definitely a classic. Children
Oh
of the
my God, I
Corn,
love that
also a
movie.
classic.
Oh my
Children
God,
of the Corn,
yes.
also a
Mm.
classic.
Mhm.
Twilight Zone for sure.
Yes. Yo, I
The movie
love
with Jada,
Twilight
Tales from the
Zone.
Crypt, Demon Knight. That was an alright movie. That
Oh
was an
my,
alright
no,
movie.
that's one of
That
my
was an alright movie.
favorite movies. Demon
That
Knight.
was an
Oh
alright
my
movie.
God. Billy Zane was
Billy
fine as
Zane
hell
was
to me
excellent
back
in
then
that.
and
Billy
still
Zane was
is,
excellent in
okay?
that.
I was like, ooh,
He was excellent in that. Children of
okay.
the Corn for real, for real. Children Under the Stairs. Or can I
Oh
talk
my
shit
God.
from the
Okay,
audience?
that movie
Yeah,
creeped
yeah,
me out.
yeah, yeah. You
Children
can
Under
just
the
as long.
Stairs.
Children
Ooh.
Under the Stairs was scary.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's
yeah,
People Under the Stairs. It was People Under the
People Under the
Stairs.
Stairs. People Under the Stairs. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the correction, Dana and Kenya. Um, can you talk shit from the audience? To a certain degree. To a certain degree. I'm gonna try to give me a couple of cheap old mics just so that you know what I'm saying when people have stuff to say, we could do it in an orderly fashion so that
Talk
people could be
shit. Who
heard and we could
heard
have
that?
fun. But Myron is Myron, man. I already know who I already know how my brother is.
Yeah, I figured.
But again, listen, I will put it in the lifeline. I will make sure I get it to IG and I'll put it in Facebook. Nobody said Sinners. Not as all time favorite, but I did mention that I saw Sinners
Yeah, you mentioned it.
as the
Yeah,
only recent horror movie that I went to go see, and I enjoyed it.
right. It hasn't been out
So
long enough to be,
yeah, 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 yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
category. Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't done enough. It was good, but it ain't done enough. Not against the
Mhm.
heavyweights.
Right.
Um,
Right.
but again, episode 100 will actually be recorded live for those who can be there. I will still have this stream running so that those who can't be there live can actually still watch from afar and stuff like that. Because I know it's kind of
Cool.
technically last minute because I know people probably got stuff planned for next week. But if you don't, I will get you the time tomorrow before tomorrow's out to get y'all the exact time. I will get you the exact address. And please feel free to come be my live audience for episode 100. It's going to be it's gonna honestly just be just a conversation with y'all, just reflecting. Um, I'm gonna give whoever comes, y'all time to speak on the Life Be Life and experience. Let me know what y'all want more of, what y'all favorites was, if it's somebody y'all want to see again, all that kind of stuff. We'll have the time to do, um, and just connect. And yeah, and I just want to show y'all, be able to see some of y'all face to face, because some of y'all I've never seen face to face. Some of y'all I haven't seen in years.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, let's get there. Let's flick it up. All that kind of stuff we could do. But thank y'all for tapping in tonight. Somebody said she ain't ready to go. How you speaking for my guest? Okay.
It's
Um.
past my bedtime, y'all. So
Okay. I keep trying to tell y'all my guests stay up late for me.
yeah, I'm definitely usually in the bed by now.
This new joint from Halle Berry was real good. I didn't know Halle Berry was in no horror movie recently. Um,
Mm.
Last joint I saw her in, I can't even remember the name of that joint, but it was like where somebody was dead. We want more time. Make your own podcast, nigga.
Gothica.
Gothica. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last one I saw her in.
Mm-hmm.
We want more time, bro. Honestly, that means I'm doing my job well. If y'all want
Yes.
more, that means I'm doing my job well. And that means y'all will be here next. Well, not
Oh,
next week,
well, yeah.
but week after next week for episode 101. I will be back on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube 9 o'clock
Yes.
to join you guys, to bond with you guys, to link with you guys, and converse with you guys, man. I appreciate all the support. Again, I will
Mm-hmm.
post the information for episode 100.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we could meet up after somewhere after, and get a drinks and a couple of wings or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
We'll look into that. But once again, Dana, I adore you, I love you, and I appreciate you. You're my
Same.
homie, my ace when it comes to this podcasting thing. You'll never tell
You
me no.
already know.
Pause. That sounds crazy, but I appreciate the fact that you always make yourself available
I do,
as my
for
road
sure.
dog, man.
Always. You know.
Um, and again, podcast link Philly,
Oh my God, y'all gotta be there,
November
y'all.
29th
Gotta be
from
there.
6 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
All black attire. The
Mm-hmm.
tickets are $30. We will be at 1890
Mm-hmm.
Woodhaven Road, Philadelphia, PA
Yeah.
19116. Get your tickets from me. Get your tickets from Dana, Mr. Know It
Mm-hmm.
All, Taya,
Let's
whoever
go.
from Podcast Link Philly.
Just be there.
Get your ticket for you and whoever you bring in with you, because we are going to have a great night. All right. Y'all have a
Yes.
good rest of y'all night. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the love. Dana gonna be there with the Ghost Crew. Shut up.
Myra,
Yes, him,
somebody has
him.
a message for you, sir.
All right, and I got a message for you too. Good night, sir. on behalf of on behalf of A.C.E, my brother who he always be, on behalf of the sponsor of Life Be Life and the Two Kings 215, Keish with the Cakes, on behalf of Mimi the Goddess, as I always say, be smart, be respectful, okay? Be patient. That means with yourself as well. Be
Mm-hmm.
kind to as many people as you possibly can. I know some people gonna make that impossible, and that's
Mm-hmm.
fine. But make sure every single day to take the time out to be kind to yourselves, because you cannot pour out of an empty cup.
That's
Love
right.
y'all. Appreciate y'all. Get on up out of here. Hopefully to see y'all next week. And if not, I'll see y'all the week after that. Wait, nothing.